here's the training court.
Oh.
This is where you train. It's the court where you train, as opposed to the court where you play to rank up.
Again, searching everything for nothing to be found.
Yeah, I during my first playthrough session, I was just going around checking stuff because I was sure there had to be stuff hidden around. Because of course they gotta hide stuff. You shouldn't run too close to the net. Because if you go too close to the net too fast, then they might just shoot off to the side where you're not at. And then you can't hit the ball. Because you're not there. That.
So why would you want to in the first place?
Because if you're close to the net, that good net play determines who wins a tennis match. That's why. When you're close to the net, you can hit the ball and do it to close, and it's harder to get it from there, from the opponent.
Unless they're back.
What?
Unless they're back?
Even then, it's easier to, like, control a, like, heavily angled shot from the front.
Okay.
I wonder if you can learn to play the net. This is the coach that teaches us how to play the net.
Play the net.
That's what they call it when you play close to the net.
You play the net.
I don't want to be saying these things and talking about the tennis words, but that's what this game is making me do.
Basic net game. It's called a net technique, or a netique.
So, here we have, you may recall in the golf RPG that there were a lot of, like, practice training minigame things.
Right.
And that's what the training court here is all about, is those kind of practice minigame things. So,
let's do it then.
Here we are doing our trying to serve to specific spots, or no, it was, you're trying to return.
You didn't hit from the front service line.
Yeah, so in this, you serve, your opponent returns it, and then you need to hit it from in front of the service line, which is that line in the middle, and get it into the target area where those triangles are surrounded. And this is what the gameplay looks like, and I'm screwing this up a lot because this was the first time I was playing this game, actually. So, just getting used to the controls, getting used to how the strokes work. The controls in this game are basically the same as the controls in the N64 game, but it feels a lot different. Like, you move with the D-pad, you swing with A and B, you've got the different types of swings that you do with A and B, and different combinations of A and B. And the only, like, real significant change in controls is the canceling charged shots.
Okay.
Because when you hit a button to swing the ball before the ball gets to you, you start charging up, but your movement slows down. And in the N64 game, you could hit Z to cancel out of a charge, and in the Game Boy game, it's select, which basically makes it unusable. Anyway, you beat the minigame and you get XP, and here's what it looks like when you get EXP points. That you choose which of your characters to assign it to, either your main character or your doubles partner. And you have to level them up separately.
That seems annoying.
Only a little bit. Part of it is, like, there's a lot of this game that's going to be, like, weirdly different than just starting out from scratch, because I did all of the N64 tournaments already with these characters. They're already, like, heavily leveled up.
So you finished all the training. Yeah, we're good at the net game now.
Yeah, and this guy wants to compete to see who's better at the net. And of course, because I'm the one playing this game, I always have to select the no option whenever available, because I like to see all of the
You're
tests.
relying on powerful strokes only, but you can't win in doubles without a net game.
See this? These are the things that you need to know about why the things are important. Because if you're just trying to be in the far back, you need to have a strong stroke in order to get it past the person. Because there's a longer distance to go.
Right, but why don't you just be the one with the strong stroke and stay in the back the entire time?
That is an option that you have.
So...
But if you're playing in doubles, then you have to switch off who's in the front and who's in the back as you play. Because that's how the rules of tennis work.
Why?
Because tennis is... That's how the game works. That is
Why
how
is
this sport
tennis always
designed.
about rotating things?
Everything is changing positions and rotating. That's just, it's how the game was designed.
Alright,
That's
well,
how
let's get started.
the sport is. So,
It seems tedious.
if you want, it is, extremely.
I
And
didn't return the ball.
cheated my way through a lot of these, challenge things, because if you just serve so hard that they can't, return it, then it just counts as a point for you. So, again, I'm still kind of getting used to how the game plays and how the controls go and everything. And just using the fact that I have very high power because I'm level 38 or 37, whatever it was, to just kind of plow my way through this. So, you just need to be ahead in this challenge. And from now on, I'm just going to be fast-forwarding through the extra stuff. And I love the way this guy staggers back like he's in shock at his loss.
And then he runs off of the training course to go practice.
Yeah. Because he could be going to the training center.
Oh.
Which is different from the training court. This guy's gonna give us return practice. As you're here, so you might as well have a return practice. Return is receiving a serve. The first stroke that you make when the opponent serves is the return.
Okay.
And here's you can learn how to do a good return. You have to return a deep serve with a deep stroke. This, you sit back when they do a serve, and then you hit it back to the far back.
This is as opposed to everything you were just doing.
Yes. Well, before I was doing serve stuff.
Well, I mean, you were doing net stuff.
Anyway, you do the thing from all four positions, and then you've done the thing.
Okay.
I did the thing. You returned all four perfectly. Pass the service return drill. So, there's going to be a lot of just stuff. I kind of don't want to talk about tennis anymore at this point.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot. You're going to see it happening. There's things happening. There's going to be another challenge for each of the, like, coaches.
I'm confident I can beat anybody in a stroke match. I'm gonna have a stroke right now.
Yeah, there are some things in here that are amusing, that will be funny, that people say. But, so let's talk about what the hell is going on in general around here.
Okay.
So, I know, when we were going through the intro, I was saying I'm not sure if this is, like, a fake painted world, like in the Golf.
Yeah.
You know, in the RPG Golf, we determined that it was a fake painted world created with the power of the stars that was created just for the amusement of Mario and his friends to make a world where he's the greatest golfer.
Much like all the Mario parties.
And this is exactly the same thing, that this is a fake world where Mario is the greatest tennis player. And we'll see evidence of that, of like why I determined that later. But I do just want to bring that up, that is definitely what's going on here.
Why is this guy a monkey?
It's some of the characters have design. The characters have designs.
Some of the characters have designs.
In these challenge things, if you are tied after 4 things, then you have to start over. Nobody wins. So, you just keep going, and then you do it, and you win. And, once again, this I also can't believe that he lost to a junior player, and he's stumbling back. He did not have a very good stroke. He's going on a journey to find my stroke.
What does that even mean? If you don't get the ace, you have to play a stroke match. Why do they tell you anyway after you say no?
Well, because they have to keep talking.
What? This all seems like things you can't do in this game.
There's actually, like, a lot of the stuff is things that will, like...
Like, it's asking you to do 4 different actions.
It's actually, no, that is, like, things you can do in this game, is be moving up and charging your shot as you approach.
Okay.
You have to throw the ball well.
Like, it's so difficult for me to be in any way interested because I don't care about any of this.
Yeah, I don't care about tennis either. I'm talking to everyone because it's an RPG and I have to talk to everyone.
You have to. Yeah.
There are some people who say amusing things mostly not about tennis. So this person is gonna give a serve practice for serving good. So
how does this drill work?
You have to serve.
Oh.
It's serve the ball into a particular location on the court.
Okay.
So it's just like serve into like the back corner, which legitimately a good thing to do. It's the way that you get a service ace against slow players, like that.
Okay.
You do a strong serve to the back corner, and that's like the furthest point that you can hit that is still within legal bounds, and so it'll go off to the angle where it's hard to reach.
A lot of tennis seems like you're just trying to cheat the other player.
That's a lot of what this game was for me going through. It's all about, like, finding exploits in how the AI can play.
Right. This is what differentiates it from golf, where golf is about you doing the best you can.
Yeah, tennis is entirely about do well enough until your opponent fucks up.
Yeah. Which seems
and then just
boring.
Keep doing it over and over. And here we're gonna have a match with this guy about who can get the service ace. Good. Can you get a serve that the opponent can't return? That's good. I did it once. That's all we needed.
I can't lose! This is unacceptable!
He's going to polish his serve.
So, we're gonna find our stroke, polish our serve, and go on a journey?
Service aces win matches. That is not true. Not at, like, higher levels, where you can't get service aces because the opponent is too fast. Anyway, there's a lake up here. It looks like there's something cool here. It looks like there might be a thing here, but it's a lake.
What? Why? At least...
There is actually something hidden here much, much later.
Oh.
Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna face the greatest tennis opponent ever.
Mario?
No.